Let's be honest, most people who get into crypto will probably lose money. It's a tough market. They chase hype, get burned by leverage, and don't have a plan that lasts longer than the next price pump. But a handful of people will use this exact market to build a financial foundation that could last for generations. So in this video, I'm giving you a potential blueprint. This is a strategy for how you could approach turning a $10,000 investment into a long-term crypto legacy starting in 2025. But let me be crystal clear up front. Crypto is a highly volatile and speculative asset class. There are no guarantees, and you could lose your entire investment. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a disciplined plan for building lasting wealth, covering coin allocation, security, and even an inheritance structure. First, why are we talking about 2025, and what's this fortress idea all about? A portfolio is about making gains. A fortress is about survival. It's designed to not only grow during the good times, but to also withstand crypto winners, hacks, and the simple passage of time. 2025 is shaping up to be an interesting year. We're seeing more institutions enter the space and clearer regulations starting to form, all while the tech itself gets better. It's a time when strategic long-term positions could still see significant growth. This is about building something that's made to last. The strategy I'm about to lay out has 3 pillars. Think of it like a real fortress. You need a solid foundation, strong walls, and a plan for who takes over the kingdom. If you get these 3 things right, you stop being just a speculator and start becoming a builder. Let's get into the first pillar. Pillar 1, the foundation, your 10K coin allocation. Your foundation has to be solid and stable. This isn't about gambling. It's about positioning your capital for potential stability and growth. Before we start, please remember that this is for educational purposes and is not financial advice. First up, the core holdings. 60% of your portfolio, or $6,000. This is your anchor. It's made up of the 2 most established and recognized assets in crypto. 40%, $4,000, into Bitcoin, BTC. This is the cornerstone. Many see Bitcoin as digital gold, and its fixed supply of 21 million coins is a key reason why some view it as a potential long-term hedge against inflation, though this is still a debated topic. Its network is arguably one of the most secure and battle-tested on the planet. We're not trying to time the market here. We're accumulating for the long haul. 20%, $2,000, into Ethereum. If Bitcoin is digital gold, Ethereum is the largest programmable blockchain and the foundational layer for a huge part of the decentralized world, including DeFi and NFTs. Its ongoing upgrades aim to improve its scalability and efficiency, helping it maintain its leading position. An allocation to Ethereum is a bet on the continued growth of the decentralized application economy. Next, the growth engine. 30% of your portfolio, or $3,000. This is where we look for more explosive growth, which also means higher risk. We're not just throwing money at random coins. We're picking projects in key sectors. You could split your $3,000 across 3 to 5 promising projects in areas like Layer 2 scaling solutions. Think of projects like Polygon, Arbitrum, or others trying to make Ethereum faster and cheaper. As the main network gets more popular, these helper networks become more important. DeFi protocols. Projects like Aave or Uniswap act as some of the core financial plumbing for the crypto world. But don't mistake them for regular banks. While they offer potential returns, they also carry risks like smart contract bugs, and returns are never guaranteed. Emerging narratives. This could be anything from tokenized real-world assets, RWAs, to decentralized AI. Look for projects with clear utility and a strong community. Finally, your strategic reserve. 10% of your portfolio, or $1,000. This money is held in stablecoins like USDC. This isn't dead money. It's your dry powder. It does 2 things. First, it gives you cash on hand to buy during market crashes, turning other people's panic into your opportunity. Second, this capital can be put to work to earn yield. While some protocols may offer 5 to 10% yields, it's crucial to understand this is not a low-risk activity. These yields come with smart contract, counterparty, and depegging risks, so they are not the same as a government bond or a savings account. To build this portfolio, consider using dollar cost averaging, DCA. This just means investing a fixed amount regularly, like $200 a week, no matter the price. It takes emotion out of the game and helps you build a disciplined habit. Pillar 2, the walls, your diversification and security model. A foundation is useless without walls. Your walls are what protect your assets and make your fortress productive. This comes down to top-notch security and smart strategies. First, security. This is where so many people drop the ball. Leaving all your assets on an exchange is risky. As the saying goes, not your keys, not your crypto. To truly own your assets, you need a hardware wallet. This device keeps your private keys offline, making it incredibly difficult for a remote hacker to steal your funds. But remember, no tool is perfect. You still have to watch out for phishing scams and malware that could trick you into signing a transaction you shouldn't. For a true fortress, you can go a step further with a multi-signature wallet, or multi-sig. This requires multiple keys to approve a transaction, which dramatically reduces single points of failure. A common setup is 2 of 3. Imagine a vault needing 2 out of 3 keys to open. You could hold one, a trusted family member could hold the second, and a third could be secured in a safe deposit box. This setup introduces its own complexities, like managing multiple keys, but it's a powerful way to secure significant wealth. Second, let's make the fortress productive. Just holding coins is one thing, but a real fortress should generate its own resources. We can do this through staking and providing liquidity. Staking. With assets like Ethereum, you can stake your coins to help secure the network and earn a yield in return. Liquid staking platforms like Lido or Rocket Pool let you do this while giving you a token back that you can use elsewhere. Yield farming. Remember that 10% stablecoin reserve? You could provide it as liquidity to a protocol like Aave to earn fees. But a word of caution. When you start using your staked assets in other protocols, you're stacking strategies, which also stacks the risks. Each new layer adds another potential point of failure. The income you generate should be systematically reinvested, maybe using that DCA strategy to compound your core holdings over time. Pillar 3, the legacy, your inheritance structure. This is the final and most forgotten piece of the puzzle. What good is a fortress if you can't pass it down? A crypto inheritance plan ensures your wealth can outlive you. That multi-sig wallet we just talked about is the technical starting point. In a 2 of 3 setup where you, a spouse, and an adult child each hold a key, the remaining 2 can access the funds if one person passes away. However, the tech alone isn't enough. You need to handle the legal side properly. First, your will or trust. Your legal documents need to acknowledge that you own digital assets and give your executor the power to manage them. You must consult a qualified legal professional to get this right, as estate laws vary and still apply. And I can't stress this enough, never put your private keys or seed phrases in your will. A will becomes a public document, and that would be like taping your bank password to a public bulletin board. Second, create a digital asset instruction letter. This is a separate, private document stored somewhere extremely secure where your executor knows to find it. This letter should explain everything to a total beginner. What you own, example Bitcoin, Ethereum, what wallets you use, example a 2 of 3 multi-sig, the physical locations of the hardware wallets and their secure backups, who the other key holders are, step-by-step instructions on how to access the funds. Third, and this is the big one, educate your heirs. Legacy is more than just money, it's knowledge. Don't let the first time your family hears about your crypto be after you're gone. Talk to them about what you're building. Show them how a hardware wallet works. Explain the basics. Make them a part of the mission. Following these 3 pillars, a strong foundation, fortified walls, and a clear legacy plan, is how you can approach turning an investment into something that could help your family for years to come. This isn't just about watching numbers go up. It's about the potential to give your children and grandchildren a financial head start. It's about creating a safety net that lets them chase their own dreams. It's about building a legacy of foresight and discipline. The strategy is laid out, the opportunity is there. The real question is, are you ready to be a builder? So to recap the blueprint, build your foundation. Allocate your capital across core holdings like Bitcoin and Ethereum, a growth engine of higher risk altcoins, and a strategic reserve of stablecoins. Fortify your walls. Secure everything with a multi-signature hardware wallet and use strategies like staking to make your assets productive while being mindful of the risks. Secure your legacy. Work with legal professionals. Create a detailed instruction letter. And most importantly, educate your family. This is the mindset shift from being a speculator to a builder. If you found this guide valuable, I'd appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. And let me know in the comments, what's the single biggest hurdle you face when thinking about long-term crypto wealth? I read all the comments and will do my best to help. Now go start building.